this is synced up correctly. All right. It's the rollback in the morning. Ladies and gentlemen, I
got this.
Okay, good, because I am wildly hungover. So...
I got this.
Okay.
Thank you for welcoming us onto your screens or onto your headphones, depending on how you're watching this. I'm Eddie.
And I'm Chema, reviewing Lightyear. This
is the
rollback. So, we have Lightyear. Infinity.
The origin
awaits.
story.
Yeah, legendary space
you do it.
Legendary Space Ranger Buzz Lightyear embarks on an intergalactic adventure alongside a group of ambitious recruits and his robot companion, Sax. So we have the origin story, as you were saying, of Buzz Lightyear, played this time by Chris Evans. And the movie starts with this little tagline that says that in 1995, I believe, a boy named Andy saw this movie in theaters, and it inspired him nagging his mom for a toy. So this is like the movie that the toy Buzz Lightyear is based on. An interesting feat by Pixar, who just came out from doing really interesting soulful works like Soul and Turning Red, and interesting that they decided to do a slightly more mature and edgier looking animated movie based on one of the most beloved kid properties. So I think this movie was more of a flex. More like, hey, why not do this? Like, this seems fun. And it's also like the first Pixar movie in a bit to get released in theaters, since they've been dropping most of their movies into Disney Plus. So I didn't get to see it in theaters. I got to see it until it was released on Disney Plus. You saw it in theaters and you were raving about it. So I want to hear your piece. What do you think about Lightyear?
Man, I don't. So, folks, I'm gonna start off with the strongest statement that I've got, and I'm gonna work my way backwards.
Okay.
Before this film, The Batman was a lock for my number one film of the year. After watching this film, I'm not so sure anymore. That should tell you something. Because this film, it wasn't just the film, it was the experience I had watching the film. Because I didn't go by myself. It wasn't just me and Nikki. It was me and my whole family. Both my nephews, both my nieces, both my sisters, and my mom. One massive row in the theater to watch this amazing film on, I think it was a Thursday. We watched it on the premiere day.
Yeah.
And man, I was not disappointed at all in the least bit. It was a great film. A lot of fun, a lot of action, a lot of throwbacks. Like... There's like a shtick in the film where like Buzz says all his catchphrases from his toy thing of like, not today, Zurg, or Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Do you read me, Star Command, and all that stuff. Yeah. Also a bunch of nods where like at the very beginning Buzz says terrain seems unstable. In Toy Story, he says that again in this film, and the same way he looks around is the same shot as when he looks around when he's in Andy's room. Like so many little things that add up to so much more.
Yeah.
I noticed that his suit wasn't complete. It's like, where's the laser and where's the backpack? And then by the end, you're like, oh, those were add-ons that they added at the very end because, they were emergency things. Just, there was so much to love about this film, and so much I didn't expect. This film, the animation's great, action sequences are great. Some people will call the plot by the numbers. I say it was a fun space action film. Man, I love this movie. I loved it, and I love the experience of watching it. I understand other people may not like it as much. I understand the criticisms. I understand why some people just didn't love it as much as I did. That's fine. This movie was everything to me.
Okay. All right, that's high praise. I'm gonna disagree, and
that's fine. You can disagree all the fuck you want.
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity. Goodbye.
Fuck you. That's Buzz's line. You can't do that, Woody. You can't fucking do that. That's my line.
That's
You got a snake in your boot, you son of a bitch.
I was shocked that they didn't snuck that line into the movie, because that is, to me, one of the hardest insults I've seen in any movie. Just that you are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity. Goodbye. I love it.
What if you had said that to old man Buzz?
I wish. I wished. No, I'm kidding. I did not hate this movie, but I didn't love it as much as you did. I don't want to start sounding like the pessimist in the group. That's why we have Fernie. But
damn, the shade.
Yeah, it's not shade. I'm saying it directly. And no, for real. I feel like Bullet Train last week. Like you had a lot of fun with it, and I had like good fun with it, but not a lot. And I feel like kind of something similar happened with Lightyear. Like it's filled with all the tropes that you know. But I feel like it's not having enough fun with those tropes, if that makes sense. I feel like if you're going to do something that's been done a lot of times, do something original. Do something kind of twisted with it. I did like, and I'm shocked by this, that it's a children's movie that experiments with time dilation. Like, that was fucking nice. Like, kids must be horrified by the idea that everyone that they know is going to get old and die someday. And, they better learn that early. So, I'm cool with that part. But everything else... I did like Chris Evans as the voice of Buzz. I think he fits very nicely. He sounds a bit like Tim Allen, but in a different way. And even that also kind of makes sense, because I don't know if people know this, but sometimes toy companies will hire random voice actors to say the lines that they record into toys. It's rarely the original voice of the person. So it kind of makes sense that the voices are different. I did like his personality. I did like how committed he was to the mission. I like how he was a young cadet. It kind of reminded me of seeing like a young Leon Kennedy in like Resident Evil 2 after seeing him in like a Resident Evil 4 or something. So it was kind of cool, and the animation really slick, really dark, really mature. Like after we saw Soul, we went like, this is starting to become like a very like Pixar. They do really pretty animation. They are starting to venture off into a new path where they did hyper realistic backgrounds for Soul, and then this is like really dark, really embracing that science fiction, dark space opera thing, and I enjoyed that aspect of it. I enjoyed Chris Evans. I like the characters. I really like all the characters. I really like Socks. Socks is like top 10 best movie cats of all time. Like that cat was great. I can't believe they kept killing
him. You have 5 minutes.
I can't believe they killed him like 18 times throughout the movie, and I cried every single time it happened. Like if it was just the first time that it happened. I loved every single time that he would like scan around. So I love Socks. And like I said, I did like the movie, but I remember like there was a point where I like paused it and I went, I'm gonna go get snacks, and I was like, it's only been an hour. Like, what's gonna happen? And yeah, what's up?
No, I was gonna say, no, there's a lot that goes on in this film. Like, you're right. Yeah. It doesn't like speed through everything. There's a lot in this film. This is a very plot heavy film that doesn't speed through it at all.
Yeah.
It takes its time. I'd argue, though, maybe it should have given it more time to breathe, but you know what? I'll take whatever I can. This might be the only version. This might be the only Lightyear film we're gonna get, so I'll take it.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do another one.
Well, depending on the toys, they might, because although it barely broke even at the box office, if toy sales were strong, they might do a sequel.
Speaking of the toys, and like we'll venture into this for a little bit, but have you seen how they're promoting this at like the Disney parks?
No, how?
Like there's like, how a movie comes out and like a guy dressed as the character like will show up to like the parks, so you can meet him and take pictures. Have you seen the guy that they have as Buzz like it's not like a helmet, like it's a guy in like a suit. And I saw that and I went, don't let Eddie see this. He's gonna want this suit.
Is it the detailed one?
Let me send you a picture.
No, not that one. That one sucks. No, there was a guy that did Lightyear Cosplay. like a legit like Lightyear cosplay that looks so fucking legit. I want to build it. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Disney World. Yeah.
Look up. Nah, fuck, I can't find it. Where is it? Here we go. Okay. Look up Lightyear cosplay, and there's a dude in like a detailed. It's like a dark green detailed Lightyear costume, like he made it from scratch.
Wait, Jesus Christ. Let me. Here, this is the thing. Why can't I send it to you? Jeez. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm sending it to you right now.
Oh wait, okay, here it is. Look up Buzz Lightyear cosplay realistic and look at the first guy. That's the suit I want to build. I want to buy.
Okay, check the pictures I just sent you.
Is it on?
That's the guy they have on Disney World. Yeah.
Dude, legit, I would wear that.
Yeah.
But no, look up.
Yeah.
Look up Lightyear cosplay realistic and look at the first dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it.
Oh, sorry, the second dude. Dude.
Yeah,
I would fucking wear that. I want to buy that. I don't know how much it would cost me, but I will pay him all the monies.
That's what it would have looked like if Zack Snyder would have directed this movie.
Dude, it looks legit though. Come on.
Yeah. But yeah, but
so
yeah,
anyway, about Lightyear.
Yeah, I like seeing the evolution of the suit. I like seeing the thing. I'll be very honest. The whole I understand why they did it, and I don't want to sound like a fanboy, but the fact that Zurg is himself in the future, like, it makes sense in the context of the movie. It makes no sense with you killed my father. No, Buzz, I am your father. Like,
maybe the toys just didn't know what was going on.
No, because like,
no, man, no,
yeah. No. My family said the same thing. Like, we watched that scene and my mom went like, "No, it's his father. He said it in the second one." Like, even my mom is
and
like,
and remember, he even
canon.
mentions it. He's like, "Dad?" He's like, "No, dumbass, I'm you from the future."
Yeah.
But no, there's another thing though I love about this film. Buzz kind of goes through an overarching story arc similar to Toy Story 1, where his head is all about the mission, but he has to learn to work in a team. He has to learn to get the fuck over this because this is more important. Like, does that make sense? In that same stance, he goes through the same arc. Also similar to the arc that he went through in Buzz Lightyear Star Command: The Adventure Begins, where like there's this team of cadets who like worship him, that want to be like him, and he's like, "Fuck off! I got to do this on my own. Like, I'm gonna get you guys killed, please." Mm-hmm. And he kind of learns like, "No, I need to work as a team. It's okay to accept help. It's okay to look beyond XYZ."
Yeah.
Also, time out real quick. Give me 1 minute.
Sure. It's an interesting thing because this is not like a movie that you need to watch to understand Toy Story, or like a movie that you it's not a movie that we needed. Like, it's a movie that Pixar was just like, why the fuck not? One for me, one for them. Like, if this ends up nominated or winning like Oscar for Best Animated Feature, I'm gonna fucking punch someone. But
if it wins Best Animated Feature, you're gonna punch someone?
Yeah, I'm gonna punch someone.
Why? Because
I want 1 year where Pixar doesn't release a masterpiece to other studios to get a chance. Okay? They're gonna.
Hey, if they want to compete with the big boys, they better step up.
They can't step up. It's just that people are like, well, I can vote for this, foreign movie about trauma with really pretty animation, or I can vote for like the Pixar movie. So I guess I'll just vote for the Pixar movie because USA, and yeah. Anyway,
it's not their fault, Chema. It's not their fault.
I know, but it's hard out here for a pen.
I mean,
So,
I mean, for what it's worth, they're only coming out with... So Pixar came out with 5 films in the past 3 years. They're only coming out with 1 film next year and 2 films the year after that. So, like, they're slowing down a bit.
Yeah, but consider this. This is the first Pixar movie they've released on theaters since throughout the pandemic. Okay? And here's the thing. I think the movies that they've slid into Disney Plus, like Soul and Turning Red, these are movies that deserve to be shown on the big screen. And then Lightyear, for some reason, gets a theater release. Now, I understand, things have been getting a little better. It's easier to go to the movies now than it was before. But I would have killed to have seen Turning Red in theaters. Like, what makes this more special than those? Like, I understand they're kind of competing with themselves, but like, why this over that? When I feel like I don't know, semantics. Yeah,
toy sales.
Yeah. Also, you're gonna tell me that a kid saw this movie in 1995 and wanted a Buzz Lightyear toy when clearly they would have wanted a Socks toy? Like, come on,
dude. Socks is the extra. Lightyear was the main character. I don't know, man. Also, every part of this film. Go for it.
Yeah. Also, everyone. Also, like a lot of fan reaction has been pretty funny because they're like, what did they say? In 1995, Andy got a toy from his favorite movie. This is this movie, and I saw this comment that was like, "Well, Andy had an awful taste in movies. That same year, Heat, Fallen Angels, and Casino came out, and this was his favorite. What a fucking loser!"
Oh, damn.
Like,
no. I love like the part with the cartridge where Ivan's not working, so he has to pop the cartridge, blow on it, and put it back in. Like, that's some 90s shit right there. They tried to do some 90s stuff in it too, which I appreciated.
Yeah.
This one was just a lot of fun, man. Like, for me at least, and my family, it was a lot of fun. I love this film.
No, I won't deny that I had fun with it. It's just I feel like it didn't do anything new. And when it did something new, well, it was cool. Like the whole time dilation thing, like I did not see that coming at all. And then when we saw like that, it looked really pretty. Like that whole sequence when he's like trying to do the run for the first time, it's actually kind of like it's really well executed. But when I was trying to like understand it and see, how everything else kind of didn't have enough fun. Did you ever saw Buzz Lightyear Star Command as a kid?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I feel like that kind of leaned into the tropes a little bit more and had a lot more fun with it than this did. But I feel like that's what I thought I was gonna get, and I didn't get it. Now I did like Buzz, and I did like his companions. I love the Mo Morrison, who's voiced by Taika Waititi, and so he was fun. Kiki Palmer was great as Izzy. And Uzo Aduba was really good as Alicia, who's his first partner. I had fun with it, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm way more glad that I saw it at home than I saw it in theaters. I feel like I wouldn't have left disappointed, but I wouldn't have enjoyed it as much. I feel like I needed to watch it at home.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
No. Each their own, I suppose. But no. Yeah. God, it was so good. Anyway, so Lightyear, what are your final thoughts? What's your final grade on this film?
I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna tell you that I didn't, but I didn't enjoy it as much as I should have. I don't know. It's a Pixar movie, but it's like a 1 for them, 1 for me. I liked it. I would give it a strong 7 out of 10. It's good.
Really?
It's all right. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad because like I love animated films, so like I love when studios take chances. Like and I like Buzz Lightyear, so like this should be served up on a plate for me. But it was good. It was good.
I'm generally shocked it's not higher, but that's fair. Everyone's different. That's fair.
Yeah. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm stupid. Tell me all that. Do it.
I'm not going to tell you you're wrong or stupid or that you have no taste in film or that your taste in animated film is flawed. I'm not going to tell you that you're a fanboy of Studio Ghibli and those other, certain animation films. I'm not gonna tell you any of that stuff.
I am, but I don't expect them.
I didn't say any of that stuff. I didn't say any of that stuff. I didn't.
Okay.
I'm just joking. No. All I'm gonna say is this: I love this film, and this is one of those movies where everyone's opinion can eat a dick. Like, I love this film, and I will continue to enjoy this film. I'll rewatch it 10 times, and I think I'll still like it every time. This is a rare A+ for me.
Nice.
Because it wasn't just how good the film was; it was also the experience of watching it with. I was younger than my nephews that I took to go watch it. I was about my niece's age when I saw Toy Story, I think. So for me to be able to go watch this film with them, it hit a lot of notes for me. It was like when I took my nephew to go watch Godzilla King of the Monsters, like,
Yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah, A+ for me. I think that's about it. Should we close it out?
All right. Yeah, well, that was our review of Lightyear. Thank you so much for joining us. My name was Chema.
I've been Eddie. You can check us out wherever you get your podcast from, iTunes, Spotify. Tell your friends about us. We also have video reviews up on YouTube. They're uploaded as often as humanly possible.
Yes, there are. Thank you so much for joining us. My name was Chema, this was Eddie, and this was The Rollback. Signing off with a reminder that for every beer you have, you must also have a cup of water, so that way you don't get a hangover in the morning. But you still get a pretty good
kids
buzz
movie?
on it. I mean, they're gonna grow
kids
up one
movie?
day. They're gonna grow up one day. They better have this information as soon as possible.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like sex ed. You don't expect them to do it, but you want them to have all the tools. Yeah, I said it.
I'm cutting that part. Bye, everybody.